Hello everyone, and welcome to the realm of Vasten. My name is Damon, and yeah, I have to apologize. At the end of last episode, I said we do the banking clan. Plans changed, so yep, we're doing something different right after this. Alright, so we are here today, and we're in Port Bray, which is our, well, effectively nether hub, but without the nether, and with all of our fast travel boats here. And so we're at a little place called the Builders Guild. And so what's going on in here is it's basically, we have one of every single block in the game stored in here. So that if you're ever like, hey, what blocks will work with what, or what blocks do we have, or what do things look like in this texture pack, that's what we have the Builders Guild here for. So I have been told that there is some sort of fun little activity here where we actually get to go and pick up quests and build something in a kingdom. So it looks like that's what this upstairs area is. So yeah, we're gonna find one here, and we're gonna go and do a build. Let me figure this out. It's quest rewards. Oh, I don't even know. Hold on, let me get this figured out. Found it. It's in here. It would have been super useful if I'd actually gone through. Okay, so let's read from the start. So welcome to the Builders Guild. Blah 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 blah. Push one of the buttons to receive a quest book. I wish I had actually read this before just wandering up here. We may try 3 times for random quests. And Builders Quest Guild, return for rewards. So the rewards are some very interesting things. So player base, well, we don't have that fully built, but that will come along. Unbreaking 5 pickaxe or shovel would be very nice. And yeah, okay, cool. Now we're gonna go and do this. Okay, what did I even? Okay, I picked it up. What did we get? Build a ship in Port Bray. Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna give it a shot. So, for those of you who don't know, I have a bit of a history with shipbuilding. Exit is here. So I built the season 5 teleport ship, the Perdition's Edge, and it was a little bit painful. It was a little bit of a painful grind, as you guys can probably imagine. This thing is something like 150, 160 blocks long, 30 blocks wide. I have literally no clue how tall. Yeah, okay. I guess some of the question now is, where do we want to put a ship? And what do we want it to look like? Well, this actually looks like it could be very promising. Oh, so we have expanded docks over here now. I think we're going to do something here. I think we're going to put a ship in here. Yeah. No, this will be fun. So I'm actually thinking, so we've got a nice little long ship right here, which is very much used for this brings us to the mining guild. I feel like it would be kind of fun to add another kind of exotic ship to this area. I might actually try for a Chinese junk, or maybe an Egyptian dhow might be more interesting. You know what? I'm gonna go pop over to Creative World, and I'm gonna start working on stuff, and I'm gonna kind of get some ideas and see what I want to build. But oh man, they've got the lighthouse working and everything. Okay, I'm gonna go figure out a ship design. I'll bring you guys back in once I've got something. Okay, so I figured I'd bring you guys in here to my creative testing world just to kind of show off a couple little things here and kind of see what's going on. So one of the things I like to do when I'm building ships, as you can see from that behemoth over there, is I like to kind of put in ribs, if that makes sense. So one of the things I'm kind of trying to do here is I want to have a two-toned junk. I have more or less decided on doing a Chinese junk at this point in time. So these are going to be kind of like big wings on the end. Junks also have like a weirdly square prow, so I might actually just pull this in by like 1, I'm thinking, and just kind of leave it there, and just kind of have it that way. What I'm thinking of doing at the back here too is having it like mostly open, but then more or less from like right here probably to about here, I'm going to do one of those kind of semicircular covered over thing bits, whatever you call them. I don't know, totally beats me. But I'm going to put one of those in, probably with a mast sticking out of the middle of it, probably right about here or so. Let's pull, what color do we want? Do we want acacia? I feel like acacia wouldn't actually look that bad. Let's just kind of put an acacia mast going up and out of here and just see how we feel about it. Actually kind of like that. And so we're going to have that kind of be the main one, and then we're going to do a smaller one probably right about here. Just going to be a little 2-mast ship, nothing crazy. Probably a little bit higher. Yeah. Oh, that looks about the right shape too as well. Yeah. Okay, let me build a little bit more of this here, and we'll get back to you guys once I've got a good enough mock-up that I'm kind of ready to go and bring this into Vasten and start building. Alright, so we're back, and yeah, I've got this kind of more or less where I want it. So we've got this kind of fun little house thing going on in the middle, so I kind of built it up to be literally a house on the ship. Oftentimes these were trade ships where the family would actually live on the boat as well. So yeah, this will be a nice kind of little cabin sort of thing. And then we've got our sails kind of mocked out, but I figured this is actually a good time to bring you guys back in, because I'm about to go and choose what material I want to make these sails out of, and kind of what color I want them to be and everything. And this is kind of a fun time for us to go through what the texture pack is and what the texture pack does. So figured we'd just go and kind of take a look through here and kind of take a peek. So right off the bat, I'm thinking concrete, because I think lime, pink, maybe gray. I don't think dark blue would look the best. Just because so Junk's sails were kind of ribbed. There would be lines kind of all around it. It's a very cool looking design, but I'm trying to find, because I don't really want to use wood. I feel like using wood just isn't the best call. And I'm not entirely sure if we have anything else. So these are some of our concrete variations, and I think they're going to work the best. I don't think I'd want brick. None of these other prismarine variants are great. Obviously not stone brick. Don't want to use nether brick either. Quartz pillar could be interesting, but A, that's incredibly expensive and grindy, and I don't really feel like doing that. And B, you'd get these weird little end things on it, on the sides, and I don't really want to have that. Not terracotta or coal. I don't think any of the glasses would be a good call, given the fact that they'd be semi-transparent, and that would just kind of be awkward. Shulker boxes. Glazed terracotta. Now I know these have some different variations sometimes. Here, let's check out this magenta glazed one. Okay. So we got white here. That's what direction? That's facing towards the ship that way. You know, I wonder if actually, because magenta glazed terracotta is going to be an absolute pain in the butt to get a hold of too, but it might kind of be worth it for the effect, mixing rows of the two. So like, kind of my thoughts right now are we would have kind of like a row of magenta glazed terracotta, and then a row of gray, and then another row of magenta, and kind of have that going all the way up the sails. You know what? I'm gonna give this a shot real quick and just kind of fill up. I'm just gonna use the smaller sail, and I'm just gonna see how it looks. Okay, done. This is the first time I'm stepping back and taking a look at it. I kind of like it. I kind of think it'll provide the same kind of effect that I want. It's got some nice variation to it. It looks kind of weathered too, with all the little brown flecks mixed in, which are meant to be like paint coming off of the wood, because these are supposed to be painted wood textures. I think I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So that's gonna be it for the design phase, I think, then, because I've got my shape, I've got my sails. Yeah. So actually, when we build it in world, though, one thing I do have to remember, I want to have this diagonally that way, because diagonally this way doesn't make any sense, because the wind would just be blowing the ship backwards. So yeah, we're gonna fix that, and we're gonna go and get this in the in Vasten. Communal resources are absolutely lovely in this. So I've got all of the wood and stuff that I need, but I am lacking a little bit in acacia, so I figured I'd take you guys over here. So this is Ajiri. This is our wood elf, effectively, kingdom. So we do little sections here. This is, I think, going to be a factory of some sort, but what we're actually here for is we're here to go and snag some acacia, because we've got a nice little tree farm going. Are there any acacia saplings already in here? Yes, there are. So we'll take these so we can kind of replant as we go. And yeah, so just figured I'd give you guys a quick like show of Ajiri and kind of what's going on here, and where we actually get all of these resources in the world. So yeah, I'll be right back with some resources. I should have just made it out of spruce. It's so much easier than harvesting acacia. I dislike this a lot. It's just, there's so many random wood blocks of acacia just floating around through here that are almost impossible to get. It's just, yep, nope. Harvesting acacia in a tree farm kind of sucks. Actually, just harvesting acacia kind of sucks. I think I got all of it. This, yeah. I'm just gonna have to wait for the, nope. Okay, well, hopefully this one's it. Unless there's more around here. Man. Okay, now I just gotta wait for all the leaves to decay so I can replant, so I don't have trees growing in behind me while I'm trying to clear out the rest of them. Alright, so now that that's all over with, we can go and head back and kind of lay out. Man, I'm lost. This boat interior gets me every time I take it. Yeah, we can go and kind of lay out over here where we want to go and have this ship. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here. Don't really like wandering traders floating around. Let's ignore the murder. Just shh. Didn't see anything. I'm thinking. So I have two thoughts. One is right here. I think right here is probably the spot to go with. To go with the ship. I think that'll work. Yeah, so we're just gonna go and kind of set up here, and Yeah. Oh, this looks good. And yeah, we'll just get to building, and I'll come back when I've got some progress done. Alright, so we are back, and these docks have been coming along pretty nicely around us. So there's now actually a way over to this ship, so you don't have to just spend the entire time jumping along on its oars. And yeah, so there's a ship here now. So we have finished the structure, the sails, basically most of the junk. So I figured I'd kind of bring you guys in here. I am already in spectator mode if you didn't notice. But yeah, I think it came together pretty well. I modified the ship a little bit, so these wings kind of come up a little bit higher. I kept this a little bit closer to the actual sides. So I think it works better. It's a little bit closer. So I've still got room for like a little window here, and then I did kind of a basic building blocks interior. So I'm gonna go finish everything up here. I'm gonna put kind of a little fishing thing at the back here, because I think that's gonna be kind of cool, that this is like a little fishing dock from the boat for when they're actually stopped. And then we're gonna put in a little cargo hold here. And then I think that's gonna pretty much do it for this ship project and our Builders Guild quest. So yeah, I will bring you guys right back once I have that finished. And there we are, everyone. So this is going to be it. We are done. So we brought the dock down a little bit here just so we'd have like a nice smooth gangplank going over. I didn't really feel like having it all wonky and 2 blocks up. So yeah, we did a fun kind of little storage compartment here. So all of these open up and there's chests underneath. Then you kind of go up here to the front, and I did the same thing again. So we've got these kind of fun, I'm not going to full on say smuggler compartments because they're kind of obvious within the ship, but yeah, we did that, which is kind of cool. Just kind of flows, got it kind of lit up and everything, did a little bit of rigging, and then we did a little interior here. So we've got a little table, a little stove where they can kind of cook stuff. Back in here is kind of like storage for the house itself. And then up here we got 2 little beds with some little storage and stuff in between them. And then out back we've got a couple fishing nets just kind of hanging, a little table, a few little bits of food, and then a little chair kind of right back here for actually fishing. And yeah, that's gonna more or less do it. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. It has been a pleasure, and yeah, hopefully we will see you in the next one, where we'll build more in the realm of Vasten. Don't forget to subscribe to everyone in the description, check out all their videos and all the other awesome content creators on Vasten. And that's going to be it. Bye bye.